Piano man.
So this is called like a piano bar, and there's
Is this
always some
everything's piano version?
playing piano.
This is nice.
Yeah, this is a cool style for sure.
I love pianos. Can we like click on them?
I know. I was like, no, this not.
Bing! Dun, 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 dun.
I think I heard of the piano.
Yes, Miss K.
So tell me about your trip so far.
You know, it's kind of hectic because it's like it's a lot of people and I can't like move around the way I want to.
But that doesn't tell me. Tell me about your trip. What have you experienced so far?
Oh, you know, my trip, it's good. It's fun. I did a lot of new stuff and tried a lot of new stuff.
What kind of new stuff have you tried?
For the first time yesterday, I ate squid. I never ate squid before. Let's see.
Is this your first trip on a ship?
Yes.
How's that feel for you?
Yes, because like it's fun looking at the water.
Fun looking at the water. Mm-hmm. We'll come back.
Make your stay here in the Bahamas, alright? So please have a wonderful time, enjoy the islands of the Bahamas, and we're going to see you real soon.
Could you imagine the first
Gucci!
Gucci gang?
Gucci gang!
Oh,
Good morning.
You see, I want to say Queen Victoria was a beautiful young lady like the ladies I see here today. And I can't say that because it wouldn't be fair. But what I see here today, I don't think anyone ever was, anyone is, or anyone will ever be as beautiful as the ladies I see here today. Queen Victoria sat on her throne, opposed to slavery. And although she was monarch, like our Governor General doesn't supposed to come on and say anything, she was quiet, but behind the scenes, she used her position and her influence to help bring an end to slavery. She believed these were no longer Africans. Kunta Kindes were gone. These were descendants of Africans. In other words, they were not born free in Africa, they were born in slavery in the colonies. They spoke no African dialect, and if they were freed from slavery, they would not be going back to Africa, they would be being here. They would be British subjects, her responsibility. So slaves were given time to be integrated into society as free men. Allocations of land was given to provide housing and farming. How hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of freed slaves take care of themselves after being born and raised in generations of slavery. Well, since slavery was abolished, the plantations were gone. The demand for the produce remained. So freed slaves could sell produce. That could create income. Their incomes combining the buying, the selling, the trading to create the economies that help turn these little slave colonies into little island nations. That was one of the ways of dealing with the freed slaves, turning the slave colonies into island nations, and once they demonstrated and showed their desire, their willingness and ability to self-govern, granting them independence. That's where they would distance themselves from the stigma of the slavery in the colonies. But Queen Victoria had to face some obstacles. Remember, she was an 18-year-old female born in a male-dominated society, going against an institution that for hundreds of years had been making people wealthy and powerful. So the stuff you girls and boys face today, even as Queen she faced. There was bullying, there was peer pressure, there was acts of intimidation. But because she was taught something, and I'm sure everyone here has been taught it before, that became a source of strength. She was simply taught if she knows she's doing the right thing, she doesn't have to look left nor right, front nor back, to see what nobody else is doing, just continue doing the right thing. In the end, we all find there's nothing wrong in doing what we know is right. Be a leader, not a follower. Followers often find that they got led to someplace they really didn't want to go. So Queen Victoria became a giant among women and men. For those of us descendants of the slaves she freed, she's a giant among human beings. So young lady, with your permission and in your presence, I would like to say something that should have been said long ago. Someone has to be man enough to say this. Sorry guys, but today, forget the boys. Let's hear it for the girls. Queen Victoria went on to reign for 64 years. Slaves freed here became the people of the Bahamas, the Bahamians, and the Bahamian Scots can tell you we are very nice people. You have the Jamaicans, the Barbadians, the Trinidadians, and many little island nations of this diaspora, where a lot of the people would be of African descent the most, and the second largest grouping probably would be of Indian descent, as Indians were later brought in as indentured workers. We know for the goodness the Queen had done when she died January 22nd, 1901, if I'm correct. Of course I am. Our ancestors wanted to honor and preserve her memory. So they came back to the canyon with the children on the hammer, remembering those who perished, carving this from top to bottom, intended to bring death, and they were digging down to the depths of slavery. We believe they carved the staircase from bottom to top, symbolically a reminder that our ancestors came from the depths of slavery, step by step of the freedom. Each step commemorating each year she reigned as queen. In her honor, we call it the Queen's Staircase. From that day to this, it's been a magical place, blessed by the Lord. Come here any day of the year, any time of the day, from anywhere in the world, among the men. You're always guaranteed to see more beautiful, lovely queens.
Yes.
To all these ladies, welcome, your majesties. Since you're from a school, I always end my presentation for school children by asking 3 simple questions. Do you ladies and gentlemen want to succeed?
Yes.
Do you want to get good jobs and then earn a lot of money?
Yes.
Do you really want to get somewhere in life one day?
Yes.
Then your responsibility since today is to get an education. You go to school in the morning and to motivate yourself, you say, today I'm going to remember that the more I read, tomorrow the more I'll succeed. The day I'll remember, the more I learn, tomorrow the more I'll earn. And the day I'll remember, the more I get to know, the more the further I'll get to go. Then vow the day I will not be a fool. Girls stay pretty, boys stay cool by staying in school.
Yeah.